Hey everyone, this video is very different than usual because I really want to talk about what could Magic Box improve about Go-Go's. Why did they stop? Like where did they went wrong? What happened? Okay, so first of all, why did it fall? So the main reason is because they were not making enough profit. But here's the thing. Like, it's gotta be something else too. It can't just be like that. Did they have any competitors or something? What happened? What's the problem? Alright, so what I personally think is one of the big reason is because of the show. The the show that we're trying to make was just something that a lot of people disliked for a few reasons. So I recently found this article which talks about the Cali's ice cream a little bit. It's not the article is not mainly talking about this, but it's just talking about the marketing techniques about ice creams. It's explaining basically which ice cream is working the best and why. On this page we have something about Cali's, which is a company that did made a special edition 20 Go-Go's from the Mega Trip series. They also have some new cost cases from series 1. The reason why it's successful for these ice cream is because the container looks cool or funny or whatever. Something that kids do like. But then if we scroll down, we can see that they recorded quotes. There's a few quotes that are pretty interesting. So they were asked a few questions on why did they choose this ice cream. But the most important part of this is a few of these quotes. So the one that is not too important, but still, it says, I would choose Go-Go's because I like Go-Go's. I play with them every now and then. This is a bit interesting because that means that they do knew Go-Go's before actually buying the ice cream, which shows that they were pretty popular. But that's like we already knew this. So they play with them. That's one thing. Because in the show, like I don't think they plan to make anything related to playing. There's a quote that says that they don't like Hello Kitty because it's for girls. And then there's another one which says they don't like Mickey Mouse because it's for little kids. And that means that they prefer Go-Go's because they don't see Go-Go's as toys for little kids. And this is, I think, what Magic Box got pretty wrong on the show. Here's the thing. Maybe kids will enjoy the show, but not people that are like over 7 or 6, something like that. This is a really big mistake, I think, from Magic Box because I see Go-Go's as something that everybody could enjoy. Collecting, playing, just anything, trading. Go-Go's for everyone. Go-Go's rated E. This brings me to my second point. I don't think the plot is gonna be really related to what makes Go-Go successful because, as you can see, they like to play with them. So they should probably focus the plot more onto the games you can play with them rather than some sort of random things related to their size or whatever. Okay, so another thing I want to talk about is how much the shows influence the toys. Because there's a lot of schools where a lot of toys was banned. Go-Go's, Beyblade. I don't think Pokemon cards, I'm not too sure. Like, it's not something very commonly banned. But still, because of stealing and, I don't know, kids would just not focus on the work. My solution is based from my observation. Beyblade has a TV show, as you know. In this show, the characters are standing when they launch the Beyblade, and it just doesn't really make a lot of sense for them to do that because on the pack it clearly says that if you do it, you shouldn't do it when you're standing. You should be doing it when you're sitting on the ground. But if the show is showing that they are standing and not sitting, then of course the kids are just going to do the same thing. And the problem with this is that it would land on the floor, bounce, and get into someone's eye. As I said, then they get banned for this. But all you had to do was just make the character sit. So I was thinking maybe this is how it could work for Go-Go's. If we have a good TV show, just like I said, with the characters doing some exemplary behaviors with Go-Go's, then I guess it's just going to be beneficial again. Then there is another quote which is, if I would have two figures, I would have make them fight. And this shows that kids would like to, I don't know, make Go-Go's fight. So as I said, like battle or something like that in the show, that would be way better. I don't understand why they didn't do it like the series one ad. That everybody enjoyed this mix of real life and 2D animation. It would not only have been cheaper, but also better. You know, it doesn't really make any sense. I don't know what happened. Why did they went for this path? Next part of these videos is what they could do if they make it again to improve Go-Go's, because there are a few things that are a bit bad about Go-Go's, I would say, that they could improve in the future series if they do eventually. So first of all, I want to say that Magic Box technically has attempted, but you know, it's really small attempts, you know, like very very small attempts here with the Avengers, but really the models were not that great. It wasn't worldwide. You couldn't find them anywhere, so really it wouldn't really work. The second thing that they tried is making Star Monster. Then you're gonna say Star Monster is so different than Go-Go's. Well, what do you mean? Like, they basically trying to improve Go-Go's by adding this sort of triangular shape at the bottom so you can play more games. And the reason why I think it is technically a reattempt at making Go-Go's, it's because if you look in the book, you can see that there is literally the same games as Go-Go's, except they have a different name and the rules are a little bit changed, but overall it's really the same games. So that's what they tried, but it didn't work. And I think the main reason it didn't work because of the triangular thing. Like, I've seen lots of people saying that they don't like this. Personally, I don't really mind, but I think it just has to be Go-Go's again, not Star Monsters. What I'm gonna start by saying is the bags. You can see that in the trailers, like the first one, I mean, it was all full. Look at this, it's so full. What is this? We need bigger bags. This is a bag I got from my last lot. It's not Go-Go's, but it's way bigger than a Go-Go's bag. And it can fit so many Go-Go's. I really wish that if they do continue it, they gotta make bigger bags. And honestly, they do have the space. They really do have the space. Like, the packets were really huge for the backpack. And another thing is, when you flick the Go-Go, you gotta agree with me that sometimes it might hurt. And I feel like they should try maybe add, like, I don't know, rubber at the back or something. That doesn't make it, you know, painful sometimes. Like, it's really rarely. Playing Go-Go's is kind of hard because you won't always find something if you go outside or just anywhere. You won't always find something that will be ideal for playing Go-Go's. And this is why I think they should probably have a better game board. They did have a game board, but you know, if you're playing on concrete or something like that, I don't think it's gonna, yeah, mostly the paint. And this is what brings me onto my next thing. They should try to find a way to improve the paint. The paint gets damaged pretty quickly depending on how you play, also what models. If they do make new models, they should try to make something that is made so that the paint will not get damaged. There are some unpainteds that can be good for battle because you can't really damage them, but you know, unpainted's not really looking that great in my opinion. And also, I've been thinking recently about Go-Go's and all of this, the memories I had. Honestly, I thought it was going really good back in the days when they were still making them. I was like, whoa, this is amazing. They're making lots of uh side series, you know, like the Mega Trip mostly. You know, there was lots of promotions a bit everywhere. That was pretty cool, because this is how I got my first Goshan. I didn't have him specifically. It was a blue one, which I'm still searching for. But I have a yellow one right here, and they had like special variants. But come on, look, this is a sealed pack. Just showing you how cool it looks. Look at the design. And are you not nostalgic when you see this? Like I'm saying, it would be cool to have them back. Not exactly the same way. Like you definitely would have to do some improvements um on this. But come on, they were so good. They were so cool. You could play, trade, collect. I feel like I've already said that somewhere in the video. They were just amazing. I really hope that they do come back one day, and if they do, I would make tons of video for it. I would buy what, like free booster box, even more maybe. I would make this work. I would literally maybe consider doing giveaways. I think this is what I said in one of the comments, that if they do make Go-Go's again, I will consider doing giveaways. And what I really wish also, that if they do that, they have some sort of change. For example, this is an Olympic Go-Go. At the back, you can see well, the number, and then either PPI worldwide, or Magic Box Int. I wish that they would have an additionary thing at the back, just to tell you that this is a new Go-Go. Like if they make Series 1 again, I'd like them to have like some change, not in the color, but just at the back, something very small to tell you that this is one of the most recent ones, so that people that has collected the old ones would still feel like they're pretty special in a way. I think that would be it for this video. I might make a part 2 eventually. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. And also, there is a petition you can sign. Who knows, like I know it might not work. It's very unlikely that it works, but at least if we kind of make Magibox convince to try again, like actually try to make Go-Go's again, they probably would look on internet to see if there is a spike or something like this. So make sure to share the video, sign the petition as well. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you in part 2, maybe, if I have some new ideas till then, or just in another regular video if you decide to stick around.